Hi everyone, welcome back to the social media derby. We've got a great episode this week. Liverpool caught two L's, so all three of us on the pod are ecstatic. Kem Larden stuck in the strays though, so yeah, he's going to get absolutely cooked on this episode, just so that he's prepared for the next one. And hopefully, yeah, Reece and Chelsea and those guys can give them another L this weekend as well. But yeah, we're here on a Friday. Tried to get ahead of the fixtures this week, and we're obviously going to talk about the European games as well. And I'll just be an observer and listen to the man. Right. But yeah, before we get into it, for those watching on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment, share if you can. For those listening on audio platforms, please follow, give us a 5-star review. And of course, all the views expressed in the podcast are just jokes, entertainment purposes, and do not reflect our real opinions unless relating to football. So how's it going? Only the three of us today in an Arsenal sandwich. Pause. How are you, man, doing?
Always good, always good, man. Always good.
Don't worry, man. It's the closest you're gonna get to European greatness this season. Don't worry, mate.
100% embrace it. You should
No,
be very
yeah,
happy
mate.
right now.
Yeah.
You should be happy.
Nah, I'm cheering you guys on anyway. If it's between Liverpool and Arsenal, I might have to go on loan again. But yeah, there's no way I want those guys to win. So I'm gonna be on your team anyway. But yeah, let's get into the chat then. We'll start with United. Let's get it out of the way. Thank God it feels like ages ago, but it still hurts. We lost 3-1 at Brentford. We were literally podding during that game with my 4G Wi-Fi, and yeah, not the greatest United performance. What did you guys make of the game? Obviously, we were kind of watching it as we were podding, but yeah, I'm sure you guys have watched back the highlights and stuff. What did you guys make of it?
First of all,
I'm sensitive.
I got robbed by our delayed podding. Yeah, I predicted the correct score. I predicted it was going to be that 3-1. I predicted that you man were going to hold the leg. And I was robbed of it because we didn't get predictions in early enough in it. But yeah, that was my main takeaway from the game, because United produced nothing. Woeful, shameful, embarrassing, but also business as per usual under Amorim. So how surprised can you be?
I think, yeah, could not agree more, mate. Apart from you did get shafted with that penalty. Definitely should have been a red card for Collins, but yeah, you guys didn't look good again, and it's just yeah, obviously, yeah, I was on the pod, and then I was sadly a victim of the gulag and the internet, and so I got to watch the game. And yeah, watching it, Brentford could have been more, man. They just looked a lot better than you guys. There's just the atmosphere. None of your players look like they're up for it. No one looks like they actually want to play, and yeah, more so it was that for 3-1 was a good result for Brentford for sure. But yeah, you guys have got some serious questions to be asked. Answered.
The red card shout, yeah. The red card was peak. Like, it should have been a red card, I think.
100%.
But I understand why, where they're doing this weird letter of the law stuff, and we had a bit of a chat in the group chat about it. Like, I understand the logic that the refs thought they were applying, in the sense they were like, for you to deny a clear goal scoring opportunity, you need to be in control of the ball with imminent possession. Do you know what I mean? And he technically, you could say he technically didn't. Bruv,
I get control if you're getting pulled back.
It stinks, innit? It stinks, innit? I'm saying it should be. I think it should be a red, innit? Like, I think the defender expected a red there. Do you know what I'm saying?
100%.
Do you know why it doesn't matter whether you got a red or not? Because what happened when they took the penalty?
Yeah, no, that was brilliant as well. But again, they got screwed as well. My God, it was like a 7-minute delay to take a penalty. I've never seen anything like it. It was like, I felt bad for Bruno Fernandes. Like, honestly.
Don't get tricked into feeling this sympathy for these man. Like, they are Manchester United. We are talking about Brentford. We're talking about Brentford team that just got slapped by what scoreline? 3-1. By who? Fulham.
No, I hear it.
Fulham are a good team. Be respectful, man.
To you, man.
Yeah, right. To most of the
you, man. Like,
to most of the league. Yeah. Most of the league.
No disrespect for them. Craven Cottage is kind of local. Don't come for me, please. No disrespect for them.
What about you, Antony? How did you feel watching that absolute diabolical performance play out?
What a leading question.
Bro, I'm just trying to wait until we can curse on this without ruining the whole episode. I'm literally just looking at the timer as we speak, and what you guys are saying, just fucking setting me off immediately.
Oh, he's
'Cause,
gone.
no,
It's good.
we were poor, man. We definitely were poor as per usual, but we got absolutely shagged in that game. The ref made so many bad calls; it was unreal. I think their right back, Kung Fu, kicked one of our players at some point. He got away without even getting a yellow card throughout the whole game. So the ref was just moving mad from the beginning. But doesn't excuse the performance though, because I do think Brentford were better than us. But key moments, the referee decisions that could have helped us get a draw, potentially turn it around, and somehow manage to steal points. Just they deaded that immediately. So that was definitely a red card in my opinion. The whole like not controlling the ball was complete bullshit. How can you control it off a cross where you're gonna hit it first time? Like, of course you're not. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, even that Ref Watch show on Sky, even that mug, Dermot Gallagher was going, yeah, that was a pen, and he never talks about like the decisions in the opposite direction as the ref, but even he was like sheepishly, he was like, yeah, that was a red card. And he, but then other things like the pen, you mentioned it, Io, like 7 minutes, like more than half of that is the VAR, and you can't really control it. That's just them being useless. But the other part was the ref allowed them to take, what was it, 2 or 3 subs before the pen was taken as well.
Like a triple sub, yeah.
And you're not allowed to do that unless it's a goalie that's been like red carded or something. That's the only exception to the rule. So obviously, like Bruno, clearly, I'm not surprised Brentford would try to do that, because time the delay he misses it. Like, I'm pretty sure his record is like 0-5 or something whenever there's a delay or something that happens during the run up, which is not an excuse. He should still score it, but obviously I think that was a tactic they used. And as soon as he missed it, it was game over. There was no way we were coming back. Because these guys can't take any kind of adversity. Yeah, we saw it in the Arsenal game, which we'll talk about a bit later. You guys get bad decisions quite regularly, right? There's whole conspiracy Arsenal stuff goes on, but you guys bounce back. Yeah, but you guys bounce back. Yeah, the Konas chat and the babies chat that ever used to say, no one dare say that about Arsenal now, because you guys overcome adversity regularly, and we've become the babies, and we've become the ones that lack cojones, because every time we go a goal down or a bad decision comes our way, that's it, like clockwork, all of those guys fold, and we lose, or we drop a lead or whatever. So yeah, man, really poor.
I think it's also Amarim though, man, that he just does not give off any sort of confidence. Like, I don't like.
He makes bad decisions too, bro. We can't avoid it. Like, the lineup is despicable. Why are you playing Luke Shaw at left centre back? Why are you playing Dallo? He's been shit for like 6 months, or I don't know, maybe even longer than that. He's absolutely useless. And then Ugarte is playing in midfield with Bruno, which is clearly not working. So, and then when he sees it's not working, at least the other week, when we were all talking about the handbrake and everything with you guys, yeah, Arteta changed it at halftime. He didn't like wait. He made it. He made a move, even if it didn't salvage a win or anything like that. He's at least acting. And the thing that's concerning is Amarim's not even acting, man. He's just sitting there like he's dead, like he knows it's finished, and he's not doing anything. And you can't have a manager just sitting there not doing anything. He's got to at least fight and make some changes, be bold. And he doesn't do that. All he does is take off centre backs randomly, which I can't believe is a fucking tactic, right? What kind of fucking tactic is taking off your centre backs? Like, it's baffling. So all round, man, absolute disgrace. Brentford are shit as well. I'm gonna keep saying this all the time, right? City are shit, Brentford are shit, but we're shitter, clearly. Like, if we lose to a good team, I'll take it, no problem. But we're letting like respectfully average to not that great versions of teams absolutely batter us, and that's unforgivable.
Man, put some fucking respect, yeah, on Brentford.
Yeah, I'm not taking the Brentford shit.
Them and kind of slapped you 2 seasons in a row.
You got to charge it to the game now, man.
You need to start. You need to start talking.
Maybe I should respect them.
Yeah, you need to start.
Bro.
Fuck Brentford. They're shit.
At your level, isn't it? Like you're
shit,
talking.
This
you're talking
is the thing.
You know what I'm saying? You're talking a bit big sixy.
I will forever, mate. When we get relegated to Vanarama, I'm still going to be chatting like this. Nothing will change, man.
Yeah, it's another week, another sad chapter in the sad story of Man United and Ruben Amorim.
What a demise.
It's glorious.
Demise. It is glorious, though. Exactly. It brings me great joy. I can't even act like it doesn't make me happy. I love, like, Anne's, I got love for you.
You'd never tell from the both of you's fucking little Cheshire cat grins, bro.
It is just brilliant to see it, man.
I'm waiting for the day on this pod that I can actually be happy, but I don't think it's coming for a while.
Are you going to start supporting Arsenal?
Bro, I already said I'm practically on loan. Anything against Liverpool. So unfortunately, you guys are the lesser of two evils. So I'm backing Arsenal.
We'll take it.
Yeah, let's not get me in more trouble. All right, let's go on to the Scousers then.
Inject it.
I can actually be happy now. Now I can actually smile and be happy. 2 L's in a week. Some said Galatasaray away. Not for everyone. They went and lost 1-0. And I watched the highlights on that game. Liverpool were diabolical. I don't know, maybe you guys watched the whole game, but from everything I saw in the highlights, what I've read, absolute stink fest. And I don't think Galatasaray are even. I know they've got Osman and they've got a few good players, but they've got 38-year-old Gundogan in midfield. How the hell are you losing to that? Like,
I'm pretty sure they got Torreira as well, which is crazy.
Oh yeah,
Torreira. Oh,
yeah,
Torreira. Oh,
nice. I can't even fault it. No, and they lost 5-0 to Frankfurt. I think the first game of the Champions League as well.
Yeah,
like wow. Liverpool got questions, man, but it's good. It was definitely good.
Yeah, I mean, and that's off the back of losing 2-1 to Palace as well, which some of us predicted. Last minute, Eddie Nketiah, so Arsenal ties as well. But yeah, what do you guys make of the games? Is this something for Kem Larden to actually be concerned about? Because I know his arses fell out on the group chat. But do you think actually he's justified to be a bit worried, or do you think it's just reactionary stuff? They're still top of the table in the league, right? What do you guys make of this?
I'd say I don't think it's to be concerned. I think more concerned is Slot. To be fair, if it was like everything he's saying in press conferences and reaction, he seems like he's spiraling a little bit more than I thought. Like now things aren't going his way. I think I read today he said that if he had the same ref for the Palace game as he had in Galatasaray, they would never have scored the last minute winner. Like just trying to make it like he tried to take a dig, and it just seems like he's just being a whiny, absolute whiny bitch. Basically, now things are going against him. So I think that's a bit more concerning. That he doesn't seem to be like handling the pressure himself. But yeah, I think Palace are a good team, and they got battered. They deserve to lose that game. Like it could have been a lot more.
My God.
So yeah, so that alone, they got absolutely destroyed. So Palace. Obviously, I've got their number. They know how to play against them. They actually know how to play a 3-5-2. You can take some notes.
I know.
Mr. Amorim.
Soon come. Ollie Glasner, soon come.
And in the Galatasaray game, I don't think it was a penalty again. It was soft as hell. But yeah, Liverpool didn't offer much. Konate got absolutely ripped by Carragher. I saw on CBS. Carragher absolutely despises his guts. So, a lot of questions for Liverpool, which is good, man. It makes it. I feel like we're kind of like rising, and Liverpool seems to be kind of going through a bit of a patch right now. So long may it continue.
Yeah, no, I agree, man. Razor, what do you make of it, bro? Do you think it's concerning for them? Obviously, happy for us and all Liverpool haters, but if you were a Liverpool fan, would you be a bit worried?
Do you know what it is? Yeah, I was in the pub after playing football, watching football, and everyone was like, "Oh, we can sit over there, like in the point where you can see the Arsenal Olympiacos game a bit better." I was like, don't worry, I'll get up and check it every now and again. I want to watch PSG versus Barca. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what I was saying. I was like, I want to watch this because I want to see what I think we're going to come up against in the last stage of the tournament. Everyone was talking about like the Liverpool game. They were talking about like, how do you feel about this, that, and the other? I was like, Liverpool are, as I've been saying from the start of the season, by the way, I've been saying this as well. Liverpool are a great collection of players. It is yet to be proven that this form of Liverpool are what we think they are. We think because they spent the money and they walked the league last year. And when everyone was saying last season, like, is this a case of Liverpool being good? Or is it a case of everyone else just not quite clicking where they were meant to, having injuries, this, that, and the other? the Liverpool fans said, "You're not making excuses. You want to blame the referee. You want to blame the injury list. Blame your physiotherapist. Blame the added time." That was all everything that they were saying. So I'm just playing by the Liverpool fans' rule book, innit? What's the excuse now? Like, what's going on? And I'm not even saying that in like they said, like we're still like 5 or 6 game weeks into the season. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of football still to play. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying from the beginning of the season, I was just like, it's their league to lose. But I'm not convinced that it's this as rubber stamped as we are all talking about. Do you know what I mean? I was worried by the Isaac thing. I didn't think that like his like sort of taking time to adjust would be this like stark. But I think you've seen it with a lot of players that have come in to the league this season. You know what I mean? A lot of men are struggling to catch up with the pace. And unfortunately, even though he should be at prem pace, he decided to go on strike. So he's struggling. I seen him miss a chance that in a Newcastle shirt like last season, he's burying that with vim, with confidence. Some of that stuff on the way to the corner flag, do you know what I mean? Like, so I think Liverpool fans, like Kem specifically, when you're talking about him, he has a right to, he should be concerned, but only because of how confident I think they became, if that makes sense. Yeah. This is the reality of modern football. Last season was a Cinderella story, innit? Like, fairy tales are not real life like that. And I think they're experiencing some of what the fans of other top teams have experienced recently. Like, a little bit of that, ooh, are we everything that we think we can be? Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like I said, long may it continue. I think more of it is coming, to be honest. I think, they've been not exposed. That might be a bit strong, but like I said, I think everyone assumed that Slot had it in the bag. I've seen articles and threads about him being like some tactical genius because of how they won the league last year. And like now that he's actually having to coach the players and coach the system, I don't even think it's crash out worthy, but like I agree with Ayo, like he seems to be losing his head. Like
crazy.
Yeah, there's one thing like saying like what, like for example Ekitike did in the League Cup, like getting sent off, saying like that was stupid or whatever. That's one thing, innit? But like all of this constant jibes at like about like the referee and like this, that, and the other, and it's like, wow. And I feel like again, both fans of our club like will feel like this is something that the Liverpool fans found funny before when it was our managers. It's easy for your manager to not be embarrassing when he don't have to make excuses. Now he's making excuses. Some of the stuff that he's saying is embarrassing, isn't it? So yeah, man, very smug, very chill, very happy with it. 2 L's for them, man, makes me very happy. Good. Long may it continue. Slap another third one on top Chelsea if you can.
Honestly.
But yeah, like they've just not good enough. That's the general thing, innit? Like I haven't really spoken too much about the game, but there's not too much to talk about. Like it was just not good enough. And I think, like supporting the teams that we do, we've heard it quite a lot in recent years where people be like, this was a game that they needed to turn up to and it just weren't good enough. And nondescript, nothing remarkable. The only thing that I would talk about as a point of analysis of this year is I need to get signed to the same PR agency that Verts is signed to.
Oh, I was going to bring him up.
That man can make the devil
bad,
look good.
Man. Oh, man, but he's bad. It's not good.
But him being bad is one thing, innit? Like, and he has been bad. Liverpool fans of every kind and flavor have tried to make out that he's not. He's been bad, yeah. Fraud Watch is alive and well. The other problem, I want to know is why are all of these football journalists making excuses for him? Like these pundits, they'll be like, oh well, if you look at it, he's getting like a lot of touches and influencing the game, but like, Isaac didn't finish his dinner when it was. Brother, make another chance. You can't be 100 and however million pounds, and this is a must-win game in the Champions League. You're not even new to the Champions League. I can understand in the Prem, but you're playing Galatasaray. Allow it, bruv.
He's nothing, man. He's
008.
He's bad. It's adding up, man. It's adding up.
He's gone past Bond. He's one of the sidekick agents now.
Honestly, bro, I agree. I think they should be a bit. I think they should be a bit worried though, because it's that typical conversation I feel like we've all had with Kem in the group chat where we'll say, "You got the dub." Like we won't go as far as to say well done, but you got the dub. But you didn't play that well,
You didn't play well.
or you got away with it. You know, you relied on a moment of brilliance from someone, and you maybe relied on poor finishing from the opposition, and you got out there alive. And the last couple of games, Palace, Ayo talked about it. Palace absolutely shagged them in the first half. It should have been like 4-0.
Completely.
It should have been 4-0. If it wasn't for Allison and the woodwork, Mateta would
Yeah.
have had a couple. They would have been wheeling off like game over at half time. The fact they got back into it, I felt like it was more because Palace almost took their foot off the gas a little bit. And I think they got caught in between, like, do we just hold on to it or do we keep going? And then that kind of let Liverpool back in. But then, when they tried again in the last few minutes of the game, boom, they scored straight away. And Palace deserved it. And with the Galatasaray one, that's just a poor team, man. Like, they should not be losing to that team. Not with £140 million Isak and £120 million Verts and 90 million Ekatike. Like, if any of our clubs had, like my clubs actually had not even close to that. I think Pogba was 89 million back in whenever it was, which was quite a lot at the time. Like, him alone was getting absolutely destroyed after a few games if he wasn't getting a couple of assists, scoring worldies or whatever. And that's why I'm so staunchly going to defend Pogba, because I don't think he was a bad player for us at all. It's just the fee to the expectation. But then if we compare that with Verts, this guy, I'm actually shocked. I agree with you, Razor. Like, how none of the pundits are not saying just what we're seeing, which is he's been fucking diabolical for 8 games or however many games it's been. And don't get tricked into the little he like floats around.
He's
might
affecting
have
the game state.
He does
He's involved
nothing.
in the build up.
Bro, he does nothing.
Mate, I've seen tweets. It's crazy. I've seen a tweet saying like, what do you call it? German players struggle to adapt to the Prem, and people just like, what are you like? What are we talking about? Like, you've seen Michael Ballack, you've seen Gundogan, you've seen like Ozil, trying to compare to Ozil, and then I think people are saying Ozil's first 6 games for Arsenal, he had like 4 assists and 2 goals. It's like, let's not. It's obviously it's a different level of the Prem completely. I can understand taking some time to adjust, but to not impact the game whatsoever is just
to be missing. To be missing.
Bro, but it's not even that. It's not even that he's not impacting or he's going missing. He's actually affected the whole system as well.
Yeah.
Like, them shoehorning him in has definitely fucked the whole midfield up. That midfield was much stronger. That defense was not quite as good as yours last season, but it was in the top 3 defenses. And suddenly all of that's gone out the window. And it's pretty much all because they're trying to shoehorn this guy in. And I don't rate Szoboszlai, right? In terms of impact, I think he's just running around like a Duracell bunny. But at least he kept the shape, and the team were better when he was in that position. He was not scoring goals or doing much, but he didn't like actually make the team worse. But Verts is doing that, man. It's not looking good. And this excuse making it stinks. You can't talk about German players. You shouldn't be putting him in conversations with Ozil or Pogba or some of these players that actually did something when they came, even if they weren't maybe to the heights that we expected. We were expecting world-class, generational, take us to the league and Champions League for him, for those guys. And this guy's actually doing the reverse to them. And on the slot thing, it's mad. I mean, I don't understand how he's just like suddenly lost his head at the first sign of a bit of trouble. Because
it's a bad lord.
It's
spoiled brat.
It's baffling, man. Sensitive.
Yeah, no, he looks. Yeah, that's exactly the word. Sensitive as hell, man. He just looks panicked. I think honestly, we see the press conference from today. I mean, that's when he mentions the referee, and I was just thinking, I was like, mate, come on, man. Like, it's been a week as well now. It's like move on. Like, you're the manager. Like, just show some composure. But he just seems like he can't handle a bit of pressure. Wants to keep complaining, and yeah, if the wheels start to fall off, it'll be interesting how he kind of like reacts to it. But to be fair, Klopp did the same thing as well.
Exactly. This is well trodden.
I was just going to say.
Yeah. Like, Klopp was like, he was like notorious for complaining as well and whinging, and he did win a lot. So maybe it might be the Liverpool way to get the team spurred up. It might be the way for them to succeed.
Yeah,
makes sense. Makes sense.
But overall, it's indicative of things not being as set in stone as everyone tried to write them in as. Do you know what I mean? And things, you can never tell when a signing comes. And I know, like, when we were talking about the transfer windows, we were talking about, like, what does Prem proven mean? Like, what is the level? But, like, looking like we spent good money on Eza right now. Do you know what I'm saying? It's looking like we spent we did real good business on Eza right now. That's what I feel. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's always
Zubamendi's looking like cracking business, bro. Like, I'm just saying.
I'm still, my Zubamendi stocks are still, my cards are still out for Zubi, but it's true.
I haven't fully invested yet, but
I'm not fully invested.
It's looking
yet.
a lot better.
It's looking
than
better.
What happened up on the Mersey side. That's what I'm saying.
That is very true.
Zubi is what he is, man, and I think he's shown what he is in a good and bad ways. Right before we get into the Arsenal stuff, whereas with Verts, I can't say we've seen anything good. Like Zubi, we're talking about he scored some goals and doing something. Verts is just like honestly that German Veron. Honestly, I watched some clips of Veron back in the day, and it's like identical, just floating around. Looks really nice and slick, but he's doing fuck all, and that's what Verts is doing right now, man. And Liverpool, I don't think Liverpool's the club that can have a luxury player like that. Like if you look at like Mo Salah's kind of been their luxury player that still has mad output. That's what a Liverpool luxury player can be. I don't think this patience will last that much longer if we're in like February time and he's still stinking it up 0012 or 18 or whatever it is by then. Like he's gonna be, Carragher's gonna start flipping on him as well. I'm telling you, that guy's got a short fuse. So right now it's Konate because he's not signing the contract and he's stinking it up. But if Verts carries on playing like this and Liverpool are out of the title race or struggling to keep up with you lot or City or someone else, whoever it is, they're all going to come out and it's not going to be pretty because it doesn't look like he's got the minerals in this very short space of time to handle the league, let alone actually getting some criticism. Because wait till the criticism comes, because then it's a whole different ball game. But we love to see it, man. Long may it continue. Liverpool in the mud. Take that, Kem Larden. Let's move on to Chelsea. 1-0 against Benfica. Watch the highlights. Again, I was not going to watch that match live. That's got a stinkfest written all over it. Own goal. Garnacho sets it up. Wonder how he thinks of that. He's going to smoke as well on this episode. And Mourinho returns to the bridge. All right, lads. How many sendings off have they got? I think they've got 3 or 4, right? Do they have you remember when Arsenal had this last season? Did Chelsea have a disciplinary problem? Did they have an issue with managing their emotions and do they need to work on that?
I don't think so. I think like the one against on the weekend was just poor play. So I think Chalobah gets absolutely set up and he just makes like a last minute tackle. I think that was just more poor play. I think João Pedro might have a bit of hot head in him or just kind of just a bit stupid and maybe a little bit rash. And obviously I think that's the same goes for Sanchez. But I think their problem is just lack of a system. So they get put into situations where the panic sets in and then panic leads to bad decisions. So I think if they had a bit more composure, then they wouldn't be in these situations. But I wouldn't say, because the same thing for us last year, like I don't think we had a disciplinary problem. We just had stupid things happen to us, which end up being red cards, which shouldn't have been red cards. So I think they're kind of going through the same thing where they're just kind of be like, they're getting maybe like say the short straw, but a lot of the things like the red card, I don't know who the other ones were. So they've got João Pedro twice, is it now or once? And then,
I think he's got sent twice. I think they've got Sanchez once, João Pedro twice, and Chalobah once.
And Chalobah, So the
4 red cards in 7
bad.
game weeks. Ayo is mad. Come on,
that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good at all. That is shocking. But I think when you see the red cards, you can't really help him. Like the Sanchez one against you boys was kind of what he's through on goal. It's a rainy day. It's a rainy night. The ball skids off the surface. He completely miskicks it. And like it was stupid, but you know what I mean? It's not something that's going to happen every game or that's going to be. I don't think that's likely to happen again in the next 10 games. So, and then the Chalobah one, you never know with Sanchez. It's like, maybe. And then with Chalobah, you kind of just got, that was just poor play. And then he got put into a bad situation. When he makes the tackle, he doesn't make the tackle, but he just needs to make a decision. And then I think João Pedro is the more concerning one. I think he might have a bit of hothead in him, or kind of bit of like stupidity in him that just might flare up every now and then. But
yeah,
I don't know.
Didn't he have like rumors that he was punching players up when he was at Brighton before he left? So
oh really?
I think João Pedro's definitely got a hothead, and that's something to look out for. I mean, I saw the red card. It was stupid. It can happen. High boot. But like when you come on for 20 minutes, you can't be getting sent off in 20 minutes. Like,
that's true.
Didn't start the game. That's bizarre. So when I say disciplinary problem, I don't mean they're like they're all just like got anger management or something, and they need to go and sort it out. I just mean they're not doing smart things. They're making dumb decisions, which is discipline, right? In terms of their play.
That's true.
My bad, guys. I had a brief doorbell thing, but yeah, Chelsea have a disciplinary problem. They lack cojones. What's wrong with them? What's going on with the gaffer? He needs to get control. Do you think it's an intrinsic thing at the club? The fans might be the issue, you know. Fuck Chelsea and fuck this, all of this like different shit when it's not like certain teams. I'll put it like that in it, because at the end of the day, okay. So in terms of being serious, do I think Chelsea have a disciplinary problem? No, I think they have a structural problem where they've gotten a bunch of young kids in to play at one of the biggest clubs in England, and there isn't.
They've got a lot of bozos, bro. They've got a lot.
Isn't really a lot of leadership in there as well.
Exactly.
Cole Palmer, brilliant footballer, got 2 brain cells. They rarely rub together. What Enzo? Racist little scumbag.
Yeah, I wouldn't call him.
That's what I'm saying. Who's the level-headed leader in their team? You could say Reece James, but he plays like 4 games a season. Like, who is the level-headed leader who's gonna grab a Nicholas Jackson? I know he's not there anymore, but grab like a João Pedro, grab someone and be like, "Yo, calm down, bro. Like, we're in this game. Calm down." Is it supposed to be Cucurella? Yeah. And you know what the most jokes thing is? You can't even expect it from the bench or from the technical area. Because what happened the other day? Chelsea had a man set off. Maresca lost his bald, shiny marbles and went and made 4 substitutions in 10 minutes.
True.
Man, don't even do that on FIFA, bruv. Like, he took off all his attacking players.
He panicked.
There were no calm heads at Chelsea in it. So I don't actually. It's funny to talk about a discipline problem because when it was us, it was discipline. But I don't actually think it is a discipline problem. I actually think it's the ethos in it. Players are there for a good time, not a long time. You see, if you piss off someone like Arteta, you get slapped in the gulag. Like, you get slapped in there for like 8 weeks, no match time. Might even make you train with the under 23s and that. The Zinchenko's kind of vibes. Do you know what I'm saying? What are the ramifications? They're not putting you in the bomb squad unless they think you're not valuable to the team, basically. So there's no repercussions. There's no ethos. There's no culture there for behaving themselves. I think Nico Jackson's going to behave himself a lot more at Bayern this year. You're going to see a lot less bozo moments from him. If you send Sanchez somewhere else, I'm sure you're going to get a lot less bozo moments from him. It's Chelsea. There's something. Same way with United, isn't it? Like, you get players there and they're struggling to perform. You send them away, they're performing, isn't it? Like, you have to question what's going on at the club. Unless the recruiters have been instructed to go and find bozos, I'm going to blame something that's going on at the club. Do you know what I'm saying?
But it's connected though, isn't it? Because they're talking about like this defensive crisis that they've had. Or they've got now because they've got a few players out. They've bought like 20 defenders. We say this about every position with them, right? They've bought 20. And so how can you not found, like, I mean, every defender you've bought in the last 3 years has turned out to be a gem. So what the fuck are they doing? They can't seem to find any defenders out there that are actually decent. No, their recruitment are just identifying the wrong players, or their managers or whoever's leading that is getting the wrong ones. They're getting all of them come in and they've all got this bozo problem or the lack of leadership problem, and none of them are solving it. Like, some of their best defenders are the ones that came up through the academy, if you think about it. Yeah. Reece James, Chalobah, Colwell are their 3 best defenders. They didn't spend a penny on them. and they've spent money on all these other useless bozos that they've got coming in now, making stupid decisions. So I don't know, man. Yeah, but even he's an idiot as well.
He's
I know
he's a complete bozo. He's a bozo.
His form has improved a hell of a lot, and he's become a good player again. But he still does dumb shit like at times, and I wouldn't put money on him, like grabbing things by the scruff of the neck and actually leading a team.
He's more likely to grab an opposition player by the scruff of the neck,
or get him, he's getting grabbed by his hair.
Oh, that compilation of him getting wig pulled, yeah.
He needs to cut his hair, bro.
No.
Or at least tie it back or something, bro. Come on, man.
Part of me,
it's an obstruction.
As a black man with dreadlocks, yeah, a part of me feels like it's a vile. Like if I was playing five-a-side, yeah, and a man pulled me by my locks.
Yeah, but
shut the whole thing down, innit? Like,
yeah, it's over, bro. It's over.
The guys that are playing paddle over there, they need to leave too. This is turning into a crime scene, innit? Like it's
no, but bro, but the good example is like, look at how many black players do have locks. A lot of them are asked, I'm pretty sure, to tie it back and stuff like that. They're not just allowed to have their locks out, right? Well, Cucurella, he's got his fucking curly locks out everywhere, and then people pull him, and he's like, getting people red carded. It's double standard.
This is a crazy level of hate. I'm not advocating for.
Yeah, you can't justify. You can't let him be the victim.
Do you remember in the women's Euros? Yeah, where that girl was it?
It was a penalty, innit? Yeah, she got a penalty. Yeah, for it.
Like, pulled her hair.
Pulled her ponytail, yeah.
The still images of that look.
But come on, she's
so
got a ponytail.
Violent.
Bro. So the person has just pulled the ponytail. You've gone to look for it. With Cucurella, what are you talking about, bro? You don't have to look for it. It's everywhere. Come on, man.
And this has got to be one of your greatest
come on,
angles
man. Get
on the pod
get
so far.
out of here. Give him a buzz cut, and then he's gonna stop this. Anyway, Chelsea
East
are
Asian
shit.
revisionism.
Beat them.
East Asian revisionism, because you said every single defender that we've signed in the past couple of years has been fire, and you left
3
out
years. I said 3 years.
Okay, you left out glass ankle Tommy. I was gonna say
exactly. I was very tactical with that. You've spotted it. I was very tactical with that.
So,
even then, okay. I love Tommy, but
Noticing.
he's the one dud. I accept that.
No, he's a baller, but just mashed potato ankles.
Injuries.
Yeah, man.
It's not talent thing. But the rest of your defenders you've signed, even that one you've loaned in now, the Ecuadorian he's great, man. You look good from what I've seen anyway.
He is also injured now.
They're everywhere. Yeah, but come on, give it time. But anyway, Chelsea, let's see how they get on. They've obviously got that big Liverpool game. Try and get back-to-back wins, bounce back in the Premier League. Because losing 3-1 at Brighton, we haven't really talked about that. That was surprising. None of us predicted it. I know they went down to 10 men at the end, and you guys talked about it, kind of stupid decision-making, but still, they folded like a house of cards. Danny Welbeck rolling back the years.
I was going to say, can we give a shout-out to both legend for both clubs here? If we can come put our Crips and Blood bandanas together and just shout out Danny Welbeck and be supportive of the one.
Bro, Welbeck is class.
What a career the boys had, mate. He's been there since 2008, mate. What longevity. Respect the longevity of this.
Bro, he's heading towards that Milner level of just like he's still looking amazing at whatever 37 or whatever he is right now.
Crazy.
Putting Chelsea in a spliff. Unbelievable.
Mate, what a finish as well for the second goal. I think the header was class. Welbs is fair play to him.
That guy Welbs.
He is that guy, yeah, exactly.
The only thing I'll say, as much as the United, this is gonna sound like I'm running an angle in it, but the United win was more of a thing for me, like in terms of being like, right, you got slapped by them, man. That's crazy. Because Brighton are them man's
Brighton
bogey
are
team.
good, yeah.
Brighton are good, and they are them man's bogey team, innit? It's like when Spurs lost to Tottenham, and everyone was like, hold on now. It's like, nah, Tottenham aren't those guys, bro. They just slap City for fun, innit? Like, that's the thing, innit? Like, I don't know where it is. Maybe it's confidence. Maybe it's like a psychological thing. Like, you pull up somewhere and you've never had much joy there, and then you have another shit day, innit? Like, but at the end of the day, like, I don't think too much from that Brighton win, to be honest. That is Brighton are putting judge clauses in the deals that they're including with these players. Yeah, there's black magic going on, bro. You can't be buying like 300 mils worth of players off, man, and still not be able to beat them. Like, they just keep clapping you, bro. That's crazy.
Not even that though. They took half their staff as well. They were clearly trying to literally just copy their model, and then Brighton just said, you know what, hold this. We're gonna go buy good players. We're gonna beat you every time we play you, and we'll take 300 million from you every summer. It's unreal.
they've got bloody. You know, he's a baller for Brighton. That's absolutely been flying. What's his name? Minter.
Yes,
He
very
is
good.
a player, mate. And again, it's just their talent ID is just out of this world. Never seen anything like it. What they can just find because
Never seen anything like it.
He's a gem. Honestly, I was watching him play against Chelsea. He skins. He's the right.
He's
like
rapid.
James.
He's so rapid.
Good.
It's
Oh
unreal.
my mate, he's an absolute player. And then and again, that's like another hidden gem that comes out of nowhere. Like, well, yeah, fair play. Just to give him a little shout out, give him a good bit of respect.
No, yeah, baller.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah,
Belabor as well.
Nash's United signing of the season.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a joke that keeps giving, man. Never gonna, all season long. That's gonna keep giving. And if he ends up at a different team, yeah,
that would be the best thing ever.
Oh,
fam.
Nah, as much as I enjoy laughing at Nash as well, I can't because I'm laughing at myself if he goes somewhere else. So we need him to still end up at OT. But yeah, I'm not that confident, man. Because
I bet we'll find his way to Chelsea.
Yeah, probably. Or Liverpool or someone else that will hurt just as much. So yeah. All right, let's go on to the section that you guys are probably chomping at the bit to talk about. Arsenal 2 dubs, a 2-0 against Olympiacos. I didn't watch that live either, but it looked like a fairly routine game. Scored early, scored late. Apparently Odegaard was balling, playing decent. I know Ayo will come back to you on that one in a minute. And then of course the 2-1 Newcastle game, which we were all chatting about at the time on the group chat. I mean that was impressive, man. And I'm not talking about just the last few 10 minutes when you scored the 2 goals, but that first half was probably one of the best away performances I've seen at Newcastle for a minute. You guys were cutting them open. Eze could have scored a couple. I think Trossard hit the post, right, with one that he should have scored. You were cutting them open at will, and they kind of scored against the run of play, so it was kind of not really just for that first half. And then the second half was just set piece, ole ole. But let's get into the Arsenal Olympiacos game, guys. Did you was that a fair assessment, or was it a bit more than kind of a routine 2-0 win?
I watched it. It was we deserved to win, but Olympiacos, there was a period of about 20 minutes where they were kind of just putting a bit of pressure on. They had a couple. They could have had a couple, but they could have had a good few chances. Raya made an excellent save in the first half.
Yeah, I saw that. That was good.
I think from Podence, I think it was, and that was so it wasn't as comfortable as it might have seemed. The 2-0 was a fair scoreline in the end, but we weren't amazing. The chances we did create wasn't that many. Gorkarez again was kind of feeding off. For the goal, Odegaard played an absolutely beautiful ball, so credit to him there. And then Gorkarez kind of finished wasn't the best.
I said that so reluctantly.
No, Odegaard, he played some good passes, but he played some good passes. It was nice to see for sure. I get why people are excited, but I refuse to be excited over one game after I saw 18 months or something. You know what I mean? I make my decisions based off longevity. I like a bigger sample size. Pause. But
big pause.
Crazy work. It was a good game. We deserved to win, and I think we can't be mad about a 2-0 win at home in the Champions League, and then obviously after Newcastle as well. So definitely good for the confidence. Just kind of sad we didn't see a bit of Ethan again. That's my only gripe. No Ethan minutes. It's just been making me a bit sad.
It's not your fucking only gripe. Shut up. You've always got 100. You've got fucking 99 gripes,
I do not.
Arteta's all he's 97 of them, bruv.
I've left Arteta alone. I'm actually Arteta's fine. My gripe is just I want to see Ethan play football. Why can't
Ethan will play football? It's a long season, bro. It's a long season. Ethan's going to play.
I don't need to see him let the man play. Why give him? That's what these are the games you should be playing them in. Let the big boys rest in these kind of games. But I get it. I get it, but it kind of hurts not to see him play, man.
Hey, listen. As much as I want the league, the way I want the Champions League, crazy. You see, what's that like? I can't remember which is quite disrespectful, but I can't remember which of the teams that we're playing at home. Is it Kairat?
I think there's a Kairat, I think we
Kairat?
Yeah, the Kazakh team,
Yeah. You see Kairat, Karabag, all of them fixtures. Start whoever you feel you need to start. Just don't lose. Don't lose, though. Don't come back here and say, "Oh, we tried our best." I'm not trying to hear that. Max Dowman, I love that and I want to see him succeed. I need the Champions League, bro. I need it. I need it.
No, it's fair. It's facts.
Like, yeah, nah, I don't. We were close last year as well, innit? That's the thing. As much as people want to banter and be like, "Oh, it's not, you didn't get to the final," whatever else. Yeah, like, we came close, and we need to build on that this year, because that's when I start to think, is Arteta doing what he's meant to be doing? And as much as like I would love to see Ethan, like, there's a whole bunch of games, you know what I mean? There's games like flipping. We're gonna play Premier League games. We've had a tough start to the season. We're gonna play certain Premier League games, which is going to be Ethan's playground.
True. That's true.
You know, we got a big Champions League fixture in the week, or had a big Champions League fixture in the week, and yeah, we almost misspoke and said Sunderland. Sunderland are not them guys. Sunderland are really about their business, but. Yeah. You know, you're playing a shit team like Man United or something at home.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
You know what I'm saying? Ethan's going to be feasting. It's happening, man.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the process.
I mean, it is a bit early to be like stressing about Ethan. I know you're not, Ayo, but like he will get games, I'm sure. But yeah, sometimes it doesn't make sense, because you look at the fixture list and you think, all right, we're going to earmark these games for us to see the young G's or for us to see the rotated team. And then sometimes that doesn't add up, though, because if you think about it, Saka's coming back from an injury, Odegaard's coming back from an injury, so you're probably trying to give them some game time to work them back into it rather than give the young G's some time. But if you look at the fixture list, it doesn't make sense, right? Let's give Ethan, Dowman, like your squad a good game, but in the end it can work out. You'll probably need to rely on Ethan like during the stretch or in other like league games, like Razor said. But at least you got 2 dubs, man. Not every team. Well, some teams didn't even play 2 games, so learned 2 dubs. But you know what I mean. It's the Newcastle game though, guys. Because let's be real, there were some diabolical decisions in that game as well, right? Diabolical. There's a Stonewall penalty that gets overturned. No idea how. I'm not hearing this like he touched the ball. No one gives a fuck about it if he touched the ball. He didn't divert the ball away. Like, it's a Stonewall pen, which they overturned. And then just a couple of other decisions that were a bit ropey in that game. But yeah, you guys got to be happy getting the win there, yeah? Because Liverpool just about nicked it, but they had 10 men against. Like, you guys played a Newcastle team that were up for it and managed to come out of it, you know, with 3 points.
We always drop points at Newcastle as well. So, like, yeah, to get a win at Newcastle was big. Like, I think the last 3 seasons we've dropped points there, I think, every season. So, St. James Park has been like our bogey for a very long time. But we dominated that game, man. Like, we deserved to win.
Yeah, you didn't shithouse it. It wasn't it wasn't a smash and grab. You deserved it 100%.
Completely. Like, I think it just, yeah, I mean, it did bring me, I mean, we dodged the bullet with Gabby, what he did to Walter Marder.
Punching my man.
We definitely dodged the bullet there.
No.
I hear it. I like what
fuck all of that. This is the MMA derby, innit? Like, them man started that, bro. Like, them man started hitting. Whoa, I nearly said something I wasn't supposed. Them man started hitting people in the face, yeah. And the refs decided that bro, listen, the way that we would have rioted, the way that the riots would have gone down, yeah, if he had got sent off for that. Because, the side by side of it, was it Guimaraes? Bruno.
Yeah. When he punched
Jorginho. Yeah. Disgusting.
Jorginho as well. He's an old man. He's not even on anything, bro. I understand the man trying to punch
he's Brazilian Saka as well. He's Brazilian punching another Brazilian. What's he doing?
No, but Jorginho plays for Italy, innit?
Oh, yeah, I know, but he was born in Brazilian.
That's where it came from. He's like, you snaked
the traitor.
Yeah. No, but on Levs, yeah. Them man, I like Newcastle as a club in the sense that I like that. The Newcastle fans, I like the history and stuff like that. The Newcastle side that we got right now, yeah, and the way that they play, and Eddie Howe and Jason Tindall, I fucking can't stand them. I can't stand them. It's MMA, it's wrestling, bro. Man, grips in Gyökeres by the face. Like
That was mad.
but
That was unreal.
mad.
that was
Yeah.
crazy. You would
Man
get
put his
kicked out of
finger-
an MMA gym.
He put his fingers into his mouth, bro, and yanked them and pause. I
But
know.
that's
I
what
hear it.
happened.
But that's
That was
exactly it. It's mad. It's a mad pause, but that's what man did. I cannot.
Yeah,
what
some
I'm
BDSM
describing
shit.
what I saw. I describe what I'm seeing, bro. Like I saw a man's fingers in someone else's mouth. Like it was crazy work,
Football
And-
on in the middle of the day on the Lord's Day.
bro. And VAR didn't even look at it.
They didn't look
and then,
at it.
You know, even the worst thing was, I mean, before we scored our goal, Kamara's literally handballs it from Martinelli's shot. Doesn't even get a
Oh,
check
yeah.
supposedly. And I was like, these guys aren't even trying to hide the corruption because it's
But-
like that, like it's crazy, man.
Going back to what we were saying about Arne Slot being a bit of a bald bitch, like this is the thing that I have wanted for ages from Arsenal, innit? Like win, so I can talk my shit about the referee. Win, so I can complain about how woeful that refereeing decision was. And they ref better at my power league. Like honestly, if the Prem needs refs, like I got a couple diamond standard guys down here, bruv. Like they're not paying them very well at Rocks Lane and that. Sorry. So like you know what I'm saying? You get some of them lads, they'll take it seriously. But some of the decision making is
Right.
woeful. And then on top of that, like if you don't win, like I feel like we've passed the stage of complaining about the refs. Do you know what I'm saying? Like we have to get the 3 points. So I was very happy that we secured the 3 points. I was very happy that both of them came from set pieces, to be honest. You know why? Like both of the goals, because we saw Pep playing the most haram of haram ball against us. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think Pep Guardiola has ever set up like that in his entire time in England.
Definitely not.
Like I don't think he's ever set up for a game that negatively, in it. But the narrative will still be about Arsenal not going on to win the game, or not trying to win the game, not pushing enough. Do you know what I'm saying? So Newcastle, we've come to their gaff. They're the home team. We're the away team. Them men are just trying to play MMA fight, and they're trying to time waste in the first half. Like they got their goal. We could talk about the goal in a second. They got their goal, and they immediately tried to shut up shop and just like suck all the fun out of the game, suck all of the life out of the game. Yeah, and then. Yeah, hold it. Set piece. Ole, motherfucking ole. Like, what? Like, hold it.
No, take it. No,
Your team are all NBA sized and you can't defend our corners. Hold it. Like, it has to be that way, bro, because it's deep, man. You see, we'll play football and people complain. And that's why I said you might need to ease up on Arteta at the start of the season, and like with the tactics and stuff. Because everyone's like, oh, we play bare negative foot. Bro, when we were trying to play beautiful football and Saka was getting kicked into row F, what was happening? What were we winning games?
Yeah.
We weren't winning games like that, bro. Now we're winning games. Now we get to talk our shit. Now we get to call Kem the C word. I love it. I love it.
But bro,
Give me
it's always about balance, though, right? Like, you're ultimately right. Like, you have to show a bit of faith, I guess, in a manager that's got you to second for however many seasons, Champions League semi-final, the FA Cup. I know it was 5-6 years ago, or whatever, but he still got something early doors. But you have to give him a little bit of grace to be able to work out the balance. But I do also understand why some fans were like very unhappy with some of the football, because it did go close to the other extreme of just really, really not the nicest football to watch, right? Loads of set pieces and stuff like that. And I think that Newcastle game is a good example of you did both, bro. Or I would say you did more of the nice football than the haram ball, but you used the set
Haram
pieces
ball's
to get the win. So you kind of got both, man. And you fought with Newcastle, but still battered them in the first half with good moves and good play. And I think that's what, if you can balance them, that's a league winning team. If you can balance both, like a lot of the best teams that have won the league have had that combo of both. But there will be moments when you stray one way a bit too far, and then the other way a bit too far. But obviously, with the good football, attacking, open play, people automatically will give you a bit more grace on that side than if you go full Stoke Tony Pulis, then people get very sensitive about it.
I don't know if people really did give us grace though, man. I feel like they liked
No,
it.
they
because
didn't.
It was a box that they were comfortable with us being in it. Like, Arsenal, they're not gonna win, but they do play some beautiful football. For like 15 minutes a half, they play beautiful football. Do you know what I mean? I don't care how butters or grimy it is right now. Like, we're getting the points. That's what I want. Do you know what I'm saying?
Makes sense.
And shout out Voldemorte, because I'm not gonna lie, like when you've got centre backs and a keeper that are so like dominant in the air, and like they've got such a good defensive record, like against like set pieces, open play goals, like they're generally a solid defense, like constantly going up for that ball. Like it's difficult, innit? But like he kept going up, and words I thought I never anticipated me hearing, but like, Gabriel was just being mad soft. He went down like a sack of potatoes. We can, after we talked about whether that should have been a red card in the United game, we can talk about like letter of the law. He's got two hands. It looks like it's in his back. It looks like a push. But yeah, the song,
tough, man.
Bruv, the song that we sing about you starts off with our centre half will give you hell. Stand up, man. Stand up. Why are you on the floor? What are you doing on the floor? Is the game on the floor? Nah,
it wasn't
man.
a good look, man. That wasn't a good look, yeah.
But you know what though? That's Gabriel though. Like I mean, early days, right? Me, Johnson, a lot of us were talking about Gabriel when he first joined. He would have unreal games, but he would throw in the odd clanger here and there, yeah. But he's tightened up his game so much that it's a bit of a shock if he does that now. Like if he makes a mistake or something, everyone goes, "What the fuck was he doing?" Like Gabriel, bro, you hold him to a higher standard. But at the same time, he scores the winning goal, which is the prime Gabriel that we're used to, right? Like
phenomenal.
And he just like he does it so much. I think that goal against he scored one against us like that. Maybe it was in the league at your gaff like last year, and it's like it looks like just a floated ball, and like there's a crowd of players, and then suddenly he just like rises by himself to just like nod it into an empty net. Like he's got unreal attacking aerial ability, man.
But
like he's
the thing is
one of
though,
the
but the
best
corners,
attackers.
man. From the corners, it's like when you see what everyone does, like you can like obviously people call it set piece FC, but when you see what every single player is doing to like make sure Gabriel's kind of free, it's crazy. Like
how he gets free, I don't know how.
But it's because everyone's blocking off people. Like it's genius. Like Saliba's not even trying to play the ball. Saliba's only job is to block off the keeper. Gorkarez is blocking off two people, and so Gabriel's just got like a free. Like I think they obviously know Gabriel's our best attacking player in the box, like to get ahead. So they're making sure get him a free run to the ball, and so everyone's just given that task. I think him and Marino are the ones that are attacking it. Everyone else is just there to be decoys. Like just get your body.
But watch that goal again. Ayo, watch that goal again. Gabriel actually has two man on him that are gripsing him up, and he still manages to get loose from it. So that's the point I'm making is like all the decoy shit that goes on around it. Everyone knows that Gabriel's, along with maybe Marino, when they're not playing, sometimes Timber or Saliba's like the second like main attacking header that you're aiming for. Like they know who to try and mark. They're going to struggle with all the other stuff going on around because it's very tactically smart to have all that chaos going around. But still, for that goal, I watched it back afterwards because I was like, how has he managed to jump up when there's like 10 man in that small area? And he's properly got like one guy grabbing up his shirt, trying to pull him down, and he still manages to jump up and header it. So some players, man, like
he's Thanos. I said it. He's inevitable.
Yeah.
You can't stop him.
That hair transplant is real, cuz.
Turkey, bro.
That hair transplant is real, cuz. That is,
bro. That's the stats I want to see, like pre-hair transplant and post-hair transplant goals.
Player,
I bet you different.
Rob Holding, he was still Rob Holding, but Rob Holding defo stepped it up after the hair transplant.
He defo did.
110%. Man go Turkey and they come back with a little.
Pep in the step, man.
Yeah.
Because now man knows if he scores a goal, he's going to be on camera. I want to be on camera looking with a fresh lineup. Come on, man. It's all playing.
When it was pushed back, he was trying to avoid the camera.
He's trying to avoid scoring headers, bro. He's trying to avoid the camera when he's got the hairline looking.
When the hairline was missing, when the hairline was mythical, man said every header was taking a year. Taking a year off when he had to go attack.
But now
there. See, this is the football analysis we need, man. It's missing in the mainstream.
You don't see it, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You don't see it.
I need things, Opta. Bro. I need the stat man. I need the
pre-transplant Gabriel. Pre-transplant Gabriel. It's a real thing. Watch.
He added it to his game. Confidence.
rotate.
That's all it
I'm
is.
telling you, bro. It plays.
But
a
you
factor,
guys,
man.
you're back in the league race as well. Like, because there was a little bit. I mean, you weren't out, but the gap was, I think, it was 5 points, right?
5 points. Yeah.
Before the game, which is quite a lot for like such an early point in the league. I mean, it's not unsalvageable. You can do that. I mean, some of us, I think you guys have done it for like 12 points with us. We did it with like 11 or 13 or something with Newcastle. It's totally doable to claw back, but you're right back in it. And like I think you said, Io, the two main challenges are trending in different directions at the moment, right? You guys are playing a little bit better, getting results, and Liverpool are starting to look a little bit sus. So yeah, man, title race back on, up the Arsenal. Come on,
100%, man. And
All
now
right.
also one last thing, we've also had such a hard run in fixtures as well.
True.
So now we've actually got like our technically easy run in now. Not easy, but easier. Like we've done pretty well to only be 2 points behind in this current situation. So yeah, definitely reason to be happy.
That's a good point, because I think Liverpool have got Chelsea, United, City. I know we're shit, but still, there's like what technically would be like bigger games for them.
Exactly.
I think it's in a row. So, I mean, we can't ignore that they could come out with 9 points from that. Right? They could, of course, but it's a. I mean, it's 3 points guaranteed United, against us. But
if United get a result against Liverpool,
amazing.
The kind of head loss that we're gonna see, I actually think that could be more important to how the next however many, like 2 months or whatever, like 8 weeks, 8 weeks pan out in the football sort of universe, yeah, in terms of the Prem, in terms of the title, but like not just like within the league in terms of points and stuff, but also just like general like morale.
Yeah.
Because when's that fixture? It's right after the international
break. Yeah. Yep. Super Sunday.
Could be good, man. Yeah. Confidence for United and Amarin if you get a win.
And that's doubly good. That's doubly good. Anything that keeps Amarim in a job is wonderful.
Exactly. Don't gaslight me, guys. Don't gaslight me. I'm picturing it already. I'll fucking wear a suit on this podcast. If we beat Liverpool, bro, I'll wear a suit and shades.
It's a big game, man.
And Kem will definitely be on it.
Kem's not allowed to duck the smoke.
Point deduction, otherwise.
He's not allowed to duck the smoke if that happens. No, forget a points deduction. We're just gonna hold. We're just gonna FaceTime him. We're just gonna FaceTime him the entire time. We're gonna WhatsApp call him the entire time that we're on the pod. Every 30 seconds, we'll just flip back. Has Kem picked up yet?
Unbelievable. That would be unbelievable podding. I'm sure our small audience would love that experience of just calling him and getting put the phone down all the time. All right, let's go on to the previews, guys. So we've got Leeds, Spurs, Arsenal, West Ham, United, Sunderland, Chelsea, Liverpool, obviously the big game, and Brentford, Man City. Prediction League update. Io's still top, 26 points, 5 correct scores.
Boy.
You had a big week, bro. You had a big week with the correct scores. Ray, the Raymontada's on, bro. He's in second, 22 points, 3 correct scores.
Chat to me nice.
Yeah, you've jumped a bunch of places in the table.
Chat to me nice.
Johnson, Kem are deadlocked. Alphabetical order. Johnson's in third with 20 points, 2 correct scores. Kem's in fourth, 20 points, 2 correct scores. I'm in fifth with 19 points, 3 correct scores. Again, alphabetical order from Reese, who's got the same exact scoreline. And then Nash is obviously at the bottom, 12 points, 1 correct score. You went missing, bro. There's nothing we can do. But let's get into the scores. Let's get into the games and do the preview. Io, since you're top, Leeds, Spurs. We don't really care about it, but give us your prediction anyway.
I'll just go 1-1.
I can
see. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, pretty. Yeah, I think Spurs, they drew their last one just by the skin of their teeth. And yeah, maybe
I saw that highlight, by the way. They were diabolical against that
exactly.
team,
That's what I mean. So Ellen Road, you know, it's always a funny night, always a funny day out. So yeah, I think a 1-1 might be a good result. Or fair result, maybe.
Yeah, I think that's believable. Razor, what's your prediction on this one?
Do you know what? Yeah, Spurs are shit. And I say that often. And I mean it always. But it becomes true and new and wonderful ways every time I say it. Bodo Glimt, by the way.
Bro, what the fuck?
Bodo Glimt. The last time we played Bodo Glimt, yeah, I actually left the Emirates in like the 63rd minute just because we were slapping them, and I didn't fancy queuing up in the rain to get on the tube. Not my finest hour as an Arsenal fan. Do you know what I'm saying? But like,
Yeah.
no. I was really tired. I had a headache. I didn't want to miss. I didn't want to waste a ticket. Do you know what I'm saying? But I also Bodo Glimt, bro. We're playing bare reserves. I think Fabio Vieira was playing, bro. That's how you know it's not serious, bro.
They
Anyway,
cooked Spurs, bro.
Yeah.
Spurs.
They were slapping them and about. That's what I mean. Unserious club. I say all of that, and I always do my predictions at a different head, like sort of space from where I am when we're doing the pod, innit? So I always say something, and then I have to read out my prediction. I look like a dickhead. I think Spurs are going to win 2-1. They're still shit.
I mean, that's not shocking though. They're
still shit.
Nah, it's a viable result. Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
It's possible. It's definitely possible. But yeah, I don't know what's happened. I haven't been watching loads of Spurs games, but the few games that I've watched early doors, they were looking good, man. And everyone was raving about Thomas Frank and Thomas the Frank engine and all that bullshit. And now it's looking a little bit dodgy. Like, I know they didn't lose with Wolves, but Wolves have looked diabolical, and they just like got a last minute equalizer. And then Bodo Glimt, like to your point, I think they played them last year in the semi-final of the Europa.
They did.
They got a very easy draw, and they actually slapped them pretty comfortably. But this time, that highlights I watched, Bodo Glimt stuck it on them, and they should have. That was Palace against Liverpool type levels. They should have been clear, and just because they were missing chances, somehow Spurs got a draw in that. But, let me give the predictions from everyone else. So Johnson's gone 1-1 as well. Kem has gone 2-1 to Spurs. I'm gonna go 2-2. So I'm also gonna go a draw, but I think there'll be. I wouldn't be shocked if Spurs went, 2-0 down or 2-1 down or whatever, and somehow managed to nick it back. But yeah, I think it's gonna be close either way. Reece has gone 2-1 Spurs as well, and then Nash has also gone 2-1 Spurs. So we've pretty much all gone draw, Spurs win. So Q leads to get a victory in that one. That would be jokes. Arsenal West Ham then, guys. Ayo, what's your prediction on this one?
I'll go 3-0.
New manager bounce. Don't forget new manager. Nuno's in the building.
They looked all right in the midweek game. I saw them when he played against. Who did they play against? God. They just played in the Prem on Monday. Oh, whatever game it was. Everton. There you go. Yeah. They looked
Grealish and them, man.
They got a bit better. Yeah. Second half, they looked like they started playing a bit well. They've got a midfielder that looks tidy, man. I think they signed from Monaco. But again, starts with M, but name escapes me right now. Madagascar or something like that. I don't be racist. There's definitely some. Yeah. Madagascar. There we go. Yeah. I wasn't trying to say Madagascar or something. I thought that was definitely racially. That could be seen as a racial comment. But no, Madagascar. Yeah, he looked tidy, and I do like Nuno as a manager, but I think us at home, I think we're too strong, and yeah, I can see us like run out 3-0 winners. Hopefully Gokares gets to go, get some confidence, and I think that'll be good for him. And then, yeah, I think a 3-0 win's on the cards, if not more, for sure.
Wow, if not more, yeah. Yeah, I don't think that's shocking. Razor, what's your prediction on this one?
Gotta respect Nuno as a coach. Gotta respect the new manager bounce, and that is why I think we're gonna slap them 3-1. They get 1 goal out of their new manager bounce.
I mean.
I think you might have.
Yeah, I can't see them scoring.
Yeah.
To be honest, bro. I think your result is. I wouldn't be shocked, but I just feel like West Ham, Nuno coming in. I just can't see how they're going to score a goal against you lot. But I do think you'll win. I think everyone's gone pretty much Arsenal win. I think Johnson's gone 2-0. Kem's gone 3-0. I'm also going to go 3-0. So I think we're all in the ballpark. Nuno coming in, who have they got up front, bro? I can't even think who their attacker is. Callum Wilson or something?
Fulkrug, bro. He is so bad.
Honestly, we saw him in Dortmund and he looked like a baller. And as soon as he's come to the Premier League, he's absolutely useless, bro.
That happens at West. There's something about West Ham though.
They kill strikers, bro.
Yeah, they had that. What's his name? Skamaka.
Yeah, they had Haller as well.
They got Skamaka for him, eh? No, but no. Word, didn't it? I think Fulkrug is. I've seen him play well. I've seen him play well for Germany. I've seen him play well at Dortmund. I don't know if West Ham are trying to play like the kind of ball that suits the profile of
I
striker.
mean, they might with Nuno though.
That's
Like,
what I'm
let's be fair,
saying, innit?
They might.
That's what I'm saying.
He might be German Chris Wood. You don't know.
True.
There's potential there. But,
And the thing is, Bowen's always effective as well.
Yeah,
Bowen-
that's actually who I think. If
Yeah.
if my prediction is right, that's actually who I think will get the goal.
You're probably
Bowen
right.
against the run of play.
Yeah, Bowen on the counter might be the only way they
Little
score, or
Paquetá through ball.
Full Krug or something. But I would agree if Nuno had a bit more time with the team, but like he's only had like this short space of time. I don't think he's going to get them. I mean, if he does, I'll be livid because that would point again to a manager coming in and getting immediate results, and being lucky for some in it. But I don't think so. I think you guys will batter them. I'm hoping Gyökeres for FPL purposes absolutely bangs because I've captained him. So yeah, I need him to come through and get at least a couple goals. But yeah, I've gone 3-0 as well. Reece has gone 2-1 Arsenal. Wow, so he's gone tight, close score.
That's just
and then Nash is trolling us. Nash has gone Arsenal West Ham 1-1.
This is why Nash is bottom of the table, isn't it?
Exactly.
This is not like he'll try and talk about, like he'll try and say like, oh, it's not fair. Like you guys tried to take point. Oh, you didn't. You know, it's not even because he had 1 week less. It's actually because he just says nonsense.
What?
If it's 1-1,
he's just too emotional, bro. He's just doing
emotional.
predictions off what he wants, man, and not what actually would happen, right? But yeah. Anyway, he's gone 1-1. So who knows, man? He might be the one. He might be the one laughing when it comes to Monday. But I'll be surprised. Yeah. Let's get on to the next game then. United Sunderland. This is going to be a fun one. Ayo, what's your prediction, bro?
Sunderland 2-1 win, mate. 2-1 at Old Trafford. I can just see it happening.
Scoundrel.
I think it has to. Sunderland they look good, man. I think they're fifth right now. They're in their fifth. I think the manager got nominated for manager of the month. Confidence is high. They're playing well. And you boys just look vulnerable, man. Like Burnley,
vulnerable. That's crazy.
Like Burnley came to Burnley come Old Trafford, and you guys kind of scraped through them. And yeah, man, I think confidence is a big factor, and you guys aren't confident. So I could definitely see you guys maybe like taking the lead, and then everyone's feeling a bit high. You give up a set piece goal, goes to 1-1, and then 75th to 80th minute, Sunderland nick another one. Then it's all panic stations again. The fans are calling for Amarin's head. And lo and behold, he stays on for another week. And like it just is, I think it's just rinse and repeat. But yeah, I think Sunderland 2-1 win. I think that's pretty. I think considering how both teams have played this year, I can see that definitely possibly being a scenario that plays out. Hopefully.
Yeah, you've gone. Yeah, man's gone definitely, possibly, hopefully in the same sentence. But talk about United is definite. But Razor, what's your prediction on this one, bro? You've gone for United loss as well.
No, I've gone for a draw actually. 2-2. No. I think Ayo's analysis of how the game's gonna go is spot on. I just think that Sunderland, like, I'm hoping that at home United are comfortable enough to like not throw all 3 points out the window. So like, yeah, I think the game's gonna go how he said, but I think you might just have a little bit. Also, I'm firmly on this, keeping Amarim in a job thing. So need the results to match that, innit?
You think a draw is going to keep him in the job?
Man.
I mean,
brother, please think about the question that you're asking. Yeah. Someone said that, like, yeah, I don't want to get into it, but since World War II, that's what they said. Since World War II.
It is, yeah. I don't know why we're bringing up wars and that. We're about peace, man. Let's not bring up wars. We don't need to bring up wars, man. We can just compare him with post Alex Ferguson, other managers, and he's stinky enough. We don't need to. No.
Because post Sir Alex Ferguson, yeah, that's like, oh yeah, this is part of Man United's banner era. We need it to show that there has never been
anything as bad.
Cheeks like this.
It's
like
crazy. It's crazy,
bro. We really don't, because it's bad enough even with the cheeks that we're seeing when we just compare it to the banter era. This is diabolical. He's got like 25% win rate. Like,
it's actually mad that he still has a job.
Honestly, it's financial, bro. I read some stuff that apparently if we sack him within his first full year of his contract, we have to pay him 12 million. and that the reason why they're holding off is because
Bruv, at this point,
as soon as we hit November, yeah, bro. Honestly, at this point, I would consider just taking the hit. But these guys are billionaires, and they don't become billionaires for just doing stuff like this. They're gonna wait until November, the whatever it is. If he's still stinking up the gaff, they get to fire him for like 3 million or something. So I think that's what they're gonna do. I mean, it stinks because by then the whole season might be right off. We might be relegation battle, struggling, and this. I can't imagine what a new manager will do, but I think that's the thinking. So you've gone 2-2. Johnson's gone 2-1 United. Good lad. Kem's gone 3-2 United. I know that's banter. Just to keep hammering him in, definitely. It's to keep hammering him in that Kem one for sure. And I've gone 3-2 as well. I don't disagree with anything you lot said, but at home against a newly promoted team, that is our bag. That's the only bag we have to get W's is against a newly promoted team at home, and we make fucking hard work of it. And Sunderland are good from what I've seen as well. They've actually signed a lot of good players, man. It's actually been quite surprising. Beyond Xhaka, even they've got I think Mukiele from PSG, or he was at PSG. They've got a bag of guys who've all got like Champions League experience. So their recruitment team has been A1, and it looks like they've got a decent coach as well. So I wouldn't be shocked if they got a draw or beat us, because we're in just the worst form I've ever known in my life. But I think
that anyone alive has ever known in their life.
Post World War II, as you aptly said. Yeah, the World War I vets, they've seen worse.
That Captain Tom guy is the only guy who's seen a worse Man United.
That's crazy.
R.I.P. to Captain Tom. Yeah, he didn't have to see this. Reese has gone 2-2 Man United, Sunderland, and Nash is definitely just fed up because he's gone 2-2 United as well. All right, let's go Chelsea, Liverpool, big game of the weekend. If it was possible for two teams to both get losses, I would pick it in this one, but unfortunately they both can't. So we'll go to you, Ayo. What do you think the score is going to be in this one?
I think 1-1. I think both are low on confidence, obviously, and I think it'll be a cagey game. And so, yeah, I don't think it'll be too. I think it'll be a lot of stuff. I think a lot of stop and starting, I can imagine. And yeah, I kind of see. I see a 1-1 draw. I think Chelsea Liverpool game is always pretty hotly contested, even though the teams are a lot different to what they were back in the day. And yeah, I could definitely see a 1-1. I don't know who's scoring. Maybe Ekatike again, because I feel like he's the one that just keeps bagging goals for them. Chelsea, I have no idea where they're going to get a goal from, but I can just, again, Chelsea seem to just, they'll find one or something. Depends I don't know if Palmer's going to be fit or not, but yeah, I think a Chelsea 1-1, especially because it's at the bridge as well. That might play a factor. That's another bit of travelling for Liverpool to kind of have to do as well. So yeah, I think all factors included, I'd say 1-1 at the bridge. Not a bad result for Chelsea, and that'll be good for us as well if Liverpool drop some more points.
Yeah, they don't have a good record there, right? I was looking at it the other day. Actually, Pool have struggled at Chelsea in the last few years, at least. Even when Chelsea have been stinking it up, they haven't gone there and battered them. So I don't think that's a crazy shout. But it would be good. Yeah, it'd be a great result for you. Chelsea, I tell you what, if Chelsea don't get a win, I think they're in our territory, which is fucking worrying for them, right? Like they'll be firmly in the bottom half of the table if they don't get a W in this game.
You still have confidence in them somewhat to turn it around. Zero confidence.
I don't, bro. No, I agree that we've got zero. We've got zero in United.
I think that's wishful thinking, and sorry.
Nah, they're coming. They're coming to join us, bro. I've got faith. Just remember, we're above Newcastle, Villa, and Forest at that time, right? And they were good teams last season. So Chelsea coming to join us, man, in the gulag. All right, okay. Razor, what's your prediction on this one?
2-2. I think it will also be a draw, but just more goals.
Yeah.
More goals.
I think nearly everyone's gone draw in this one.
Yeah.
I think it's the predictable answer. Yeah. Johnson's actually hasn't though. He's gone 3-1 Liverpool.
Bloody hell, Johnson.
Yeah, he's gone mad.
Fair.
He's in Thailand living life. He's probably had a couple cocktails and then Kem has gone 3-1 Liverpool as well. No
Yeah, but
excuse for him.
he's just Chem.
he's just who he is, though. Exactly.
Yeah,
you know,
can't help it.
You know what he's like.
Yeah,
Exactly.
he's just a twat. And then I've gone 2-2 Chelsea Liverpool.
Nice.
I agree with you guys, man. I think it's going to be tight. I don't think it's going to be a great game. I think both teams are in a sticky period, so I think it's going to be. I don't expect any of them to like take the game by the scruff of the neck. I think they'll just both kind of play it in a cagey way. And I think it'll be interesting, because both those bald managers got short tempers. So I think someone's going to fly off the lid after this game. And the way that Arnie Slot's been going, it might be him, man. Especially if there's
Slot.
something controversial. I think he's going to flip out. So yeah, we love to see it. Hopefully that does come true. 2-2. Reese has gone 2-2 as well, and Nash has also gone 2-2. So yeah, both of us have gone 2-2 in that one.
Odds on Slot choking out Cucurella. That's what I want to see. Paddy Power.
That'd be brilliant.
Give me some odds on that, William Hill.
No, that would be hilarious, man. One with ample hair and the other with none. Brentford Man City. Again, this could be quite a tasty game actually, because obviously Brentford off the back of their win. City. I don't know if you guys saw that City Monaco game, but it was a bit weird. They kind of peppered Monaco actually, and then Eric Dyer of all people scored a pretty late equalizer.
Yeah.
So yeah, Man City are kind of interesting team, man. Yeah, interesting team. I know I'm still the outlier saying that they're shit, but Haaland is both goals. He looked really good, but the rest of the team is looking a bit all over the shop. So I don't really know what to make of this one. Ayo, what's your prediction on this one?
Yeah, kind of what you're saying exactly. I think very much the same. I think they're still City. As long as they've got Haaland, they've got goals in them no matter what. But I think they just don't seem. They seem pretty disjointed. So I've gone 3-2. So to City, I think Brentford could definitely grab some goals against them. But I think eventually, yeah, City will take it. I think it could even end up being like 3-0 City. But I can imagine them giving away 2 goals, and then Brentford trying to have stage a late comeback or something crazy like that. But yeah, I think a 3-2 looks like a result. It won't be pretty, but I just don't. Yeah, I think with Haaland up top, he feels like it seems like he's found his form again. He can't seem to miss. He can't seem to miss the target right now. So yeah, I think Haaland might get one, maybe cheeky little Reinders, and then yeah, Brentford, man, that Igor Thiago looked pretty good against you boys, but again. I don't know whether that's fair to judge him based on playing against you guys.
United tax.
It's United tax as well, exactly. So, but Brentford, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think they've obviously still got talent there. Keith Andrews looks like he might be finally getting some ideas put into the team a bit. So, yeah, maybe a 3-2 victory for sure.
All right, cool, makes sense. Razor, what's your prediction on this one?
That's very interesting. I've gone with 3-1.
Close.
Yeah, I think I again, so nice not having any of those other plebs on the pod. Again, I agree with my wonderful Arsenal compatriot in terms of the analysis on the game. Yeah. I think Ayo hasn't applied the United tax, and that's why I think it's going to be 3-1. To be honest, one of those ones Igor Jesus hit was like mad striker instinct, like crazy. The one that went up into the top corner,
crazy finish.
That's like instinctive finish, and pretty much like what you're gonna do if you're a keeper. Do you know what I mean? Donnarumma has read all the things that people have been saying about him on Reddit boards and in the Instagram comments about he can't play with his feet and he won't adjust to the Prem, and he's here to prove points. Do you know what I mean? Donnarumma he's not playing about, bro. Like, he looks like a man on a mission, innit? And I can't see them getting more than one past him, even with City's defensive woes. And the reason I went for 3, I could have gone for 4. You know why? Because we're about to see the return of the Scandinavian robot. Erling Haaland is a couple goals away from 100, and I think he's got something stupid. Like, don't quote me on this. I need to look it up, but he's got quite a few games to beat Shearer's record, I think it is, in terms of getting there the fastest.
I think he's got a lot of games actually to go.
Yeah, he's going to be on smoke, because the sooner he does it, the more he's whooped the record by. Yeah, and Haaland likes looking at a team and going, yeah, fancy a bit of that, we're having you. And Brentford are the kind of team that he bullies,
Yeah.
and he's a bully. He likes to bully, man, isn't it? Like, I feel like Brentford are going to get bullied this week. So yeah, 3-1. I was tempted to go 4-0, but I went 3-1.
I mean, yeah, Haaland. I actually think this version of Haaland that we're seeing now feels a bit different than usual, though, because it's like he's getting involved in some link-up play. I'm seeing some different bits from him that, like the previous seasons, he's pretty much been like you said, Razor. He's just like a flat trap bully. You get him on the run, his first time finish. He's just dominating teams that don't have physically strong centre backs. But some of the stuff I've seen from him, man, I'm actually quite impressed. You know, like obviously I'm not saying that like I thought he was a scrub before. Far from it. He's been class for ages. But I very much thought he was a certain type of striker where, I don't know, man. Last few weeks I'm seeing a bit more from him. He's not Harry Kane or Thierry Henry or some like proper all round striker. Far from that. But I'm seeing a bit more to him, man. So I think he's going to bang in this game. So I've also gone 3-2 as well. I'm less confident in the defense though. Donnarumma's got a one-man job, as far as I'm concerned, because the rest of that defense looks shoddy.
Shaky,
and the other thing is to note, which I think you said, Ayo, is that Keith Andrews is properly getting the set pieces in.
Yeah.
I know he's a set piece coach, and that's probably his bread and butter, but some of the stuff that Brentford were doing against us was just like throwback Stoke stuff, but it was working really effectively. And I don't think City's defenders are going to want it. Like
No,
maybe the goalie, maybe, but I don't think the defenders are going to want that kind of long throws coming from every angle, long balls, having to fight every single header, second balls. I think they're gonna struggle a bit. So that's the only hope I have, that Brentford are going to score a few goals. But I do see the City part of it. I think they can score more than 3. I wouldn't be shocked if they got 4 or 5 in this, because I don't think Brentford's defense is good either. Johnson's gone 3-1. Kem has gone 1-0 City. That's a weird one. And Reese has gone 3-1 City, and Nash has gone 3-1 City as well. So a lot of similar scores in that one. But yeah, that's all right. That's the preview and the prediction league all wrapped up. Let's see how it goes. I think there's a game kicking off in a few minutes, right? Or in like half an hour.
Half an hour.
Was it Bournemouth, Fulham?
Something like that.
Who we don't really talk about these teams, but you know what? I've been impressed by Bournemouth as well this season, man. I thought they were going to struggle a bit, but Semenyo's absolutely balling out, and Iriola looks like a really good manager. So I just wanted to give him some props, man. I don't know what you guys think of Bournemouth, but yeah, man, they're a really good team.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like I said, I think I said it before when maybe after the first fixture of the season when they played against Liverpool. I said like if this is how they're going to play, and they definitely started as they meant to go on. If that's how they're going to play, then you got to rate it, because when you're a side that is, mid-table pushing for that like higher mid-table, being in the top 8 kind of like spaces, you kind of need to withstand. That's what Brighton do so well, innit? You need to withstand when the big clubs come raiding in the supply closet. Do you know what I mean? You need to be able to ship out all your best players from last season who got you your highest ever points total ever, and then maintain that same energy into the new season. So it's nice seeing Bournemouth do it, man. It's really nice. I actually think tonight's game against Fulham will be good, because
should be good.
Yeah, Fulham are finding a run of form, and they look like steady, which is not a word that I've ever really used to describe them. Do you know what I'm saying?
Bro, one of the most dependable teams in the league, man. Marco Silva as well doesn't get that much prop, but he's actually he's built a very stable, reliable team.
And they got screwed over against Villa as well, like the last game with those ridiculous like refereeing decisions again. So yeah, no, Fulham.
They get a lot of bad calls, bro. Actually,
yeah. So I think Fulham's decent. Obviously, and Haaland is still getting strong with Bigger Welby and Emil Smith there. So now Fulham's got I think that should be a good game. And yeah, like you said, Bournemouth are a good team as well. Semenyo's been a baller so far.
Yeah, he's definitely not going to stay there.
I'm pretty sure I captained for FPL today as well, to be fair. So
mad.
It was ballsy.
Yeah, I mean, with Gyökeres against West Ham, Haaland against Brentford, and you choose to
I know, that's what I mean.
Semenyo,
I know.
Hey, man.
It could work.
The only if we're throwing out random props around the league as well, I want to big up the Sunderland keeper, Roofs. I don't know, man,
Nah,
but
he looks decent.
he looks on stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like he's looking crazy, bro. Like, yeah, it's almost looking like certain clubs, not to name any names, that have had goalkeeping fiascos, got robbed again. The business is not looking good. I'm not even talking about us right now. You know what I mean? 5 mil for Kepa looks crazy weird. Crazy work in this climate, yeah. Yeah, nice. Good goalkeeping scouting. People thought he weren't going to be able to handle the pressure of the Prem, and he's kind of proven them to be wrong. I like seeing that. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Bayinda, you know what I mean? Long live.
See, I knew I could smell this goalkeeping section going left, man. Let's wrap it up here, guys. We may see Lamans though. Come on, Lamans, bro. Against Sunderland, we'll see. Hopefully, the young G gets.
I'm not gonna lie.
Holding on to.
If you don't see him, it's.
What else have I got, bro? What else have I got? But yeah, all right, guys. Let's wrap up the pod here. I don't want to rage quit the pod when I rage started it. So let's wrap up here. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week.